We actually have a caller calling in to ask you guys questions. So,
Caller, go
hello.
ahead.
Hi. What is your name? Okay. Well, the question is, do you guys have an album out currently? And if so, where can you purchase it at?
Hey caller, thanks for calling. We are recording our album this month actually. We're going to take a couple weeks to really concentrate on putting the tracks down really well for you. We'll be releasing that ourselves in August, or beginning of September.
Late August.
Late August.
It's going to be called Slanted Eyes, Slanted Hearts. You'll be able to find it at pretty much any online music source, CD Baby, Amazon, Interpunk, yeah. And then there's probably a few local vendors as well, once we get it in there.
But if,
Thank you.
thanks a bunch. If you want to hear some more, we have it on our website too, some MP3s on the slants.com. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks a lot.
I guess that's to the next song. The name of the song is "We Will Never Die." Did you guys want to go ahead and explain a little bit about what it means, or?
This
Why
title
would
was
it-
actually before I joined, and I kept the title because I liked the way the music inspired me to write. And this is one of the first songs that I wrote lyrics to, and it was kind of we're taking on the Yakuza triad theme, and it's kind of just about surviving in the streets of Hong Kong or Japan or even Saigon or wherever, that it's rough and that you have to be tough to survive.
Yeah,
So We Will Never Die is pretty much what the lyrics are about.
It was pretty much the first song that Michael and I wrote, so hope you
Good morning, and thanks for tuning in to APA Compass. You were just listening to the Slants, "We Will Never Die." And we've got them here live in studio this morning, so I want to encourage you guys. We only got a couple more minutes left, so callers, please call in. Here's your chance to ask questions. The phone number here is 503-231-8187. I'm just going to go right into our next question. So, like, I know we were talking a little bit about your backgrounds and such. So, like, when you guys decided to go into music and become part of a band, like, was your guys' family pretty supportive of you? And how did that kind of play into where you are now?
I ran away from home. No, actually, no. They actually are probably finding out yesterday that I'm in the band, so it's true, Mom.
My family actually just asked me when I was going to be a doctor or a lawyer. It's kind of a typical Asian family response. And actually, early on, I was asking my dad for the Cantonese translation for the triad, which is Samkoe. And he was like, "Why? What are you doing?" You know, thinking I was actually getting involved with the triads. And I was like, "No, we're just having a band, and it's going to be a song name." And he's like, "No, don't do that." Just thinking that people, Asian gangsters, would come after me or something.
Yeah, pretty much same type of response from my parents. I called them, I was really excited, so I called my parents about this other radio show that we were doing. And I was going to tell them how to go online and listen to it and explain the whole thing, and they're just like, "Oh, really? So, are you still majoring in music? When are you going to get your MBA? You should really do that. Get your MBA. That's great. I'll talk to you later. You have food? Okay, bye."
Yeah, my parents always ask, "Did you eat already?"
What did you eat? Okay.
"Are you wearing a jacket?" It's 90 degrees, Mom.
The funny part, a lot of us have been in other bands in the past, have a lot of experience in music in Portland and other towns. But I ran into my parents actually shopping once at Trader Joe's, and we hadn't talked for a few months. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this new project. It's called The Slants," and they pretty much started laughing about the name. I thought that was pretty funny. They see the humor in it too, and I told them about it. I come from a very multiracial family, adopted from the war in Vietnam, and I have a lot of Asian brothers and sisters also adopted from the Philippines and whatnot. And so it's nice to have that bond of other people in my family being multiracial and whatnot. So it's cool to have my parents laugh and support that and see the humor and embrace it. So
I want to just make sure I say that my parents have always been very, very, very supportive of me. So, you know, despite all that stuff, I love them and want to pick them.
Aww.
Michael, how about you?
My family's Portuguese, so when my mom found out, she just thought I was kind of weird. That's about it.
Nice. Can you guys touch on like what some goals are for your band? Like, what do you guys want to accomplish in the next year?
Well, personally, eventually, I'd like to be able to do this band full time and do this for a living. But in the next year or so, we plan to release an album, do probably 1 or 2 tours. We're doing a fall West Coast tour this year, and next year I know all of us really want to hit up Asia, maybe do a Japan, Hong Kong kind of tour, maybe Taiwan.
Anybody else?
Apparently they don't have goals.
Let's look at your goal list there, Simon.
To be rich and famous.
I'm doing this to have fun. If you're not having a good time, you shouldn't be doing it. And I think all of us, I personally am having a great time in the Slants, so that's where I'm going to keep my attitude.
Music is my life, and I love my bandmates, and it's been a great ride so far.
Yeah, here. I really just want to play music with some great people, and I really couldn't ask for more.
I don't want to punch a clock ever again, so that's my goal.
You're unemployed, so you can say
I've been unemployed since January. I've been a full-time musician for the
That could
Slants
change
since
very
January,
soon.
so I'm
feels good.
hoping.
So, one last question, like, what do you guys want your listeners to walk away with when they listen to your music?
We want them to dance away.
Yeah, that's well said.
We're making music so people shake their booty. That's what we want.
Nice. Well, is there any upcoming gigs that you guys wanted to talk it up a little bit, coming up like in the summer or?
Sure. Next Tuesday we're playing at the Ash Street Saloon. It's a mixed social, so it's free. We're actually, the show's being filmed. We're being filmed for an independent Portland music film. The Sunday after that, the 15th, we're playing at the Tonic Lounge with a great band called the Stranger Six. They're from some friends of mine that I've known since I was like 15. And on the 21st, we're playing at the Satiricon. That's going to be an all-ages show, and the drummer from Fear is going to be there too, playing with his new project.
Okay. Is there any last thoughts that you guys want to walk away with?
Sure. Well, if anyone has any questions or wants more information on the band, we have a website, theslants.com, or you can look us up on MySpace at myspace.com/theslants. We really love hearing from people. We're a band that provides a ton of feedback. We're always in touch with our fan base.
Well, I'd like to thank the Slants for coming in this morning and granting us an interview. It was great to meet you guys, and please do check out their website. It's www.theslants.com or www.myspace.com/theslants. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.